Jai Hind all, welcome to live practice PPDT session. Please join. Please join everybody so that we can start our session. Everybody join. So I have something very good to share with you all, and for that I want you all to join the session so that everybody could hear out whatever I'm saying or whatever I'm sharing. All of you, please join. Abhimanyu Chaudhary, Jai Hind. Okay, everybody join soon. All of you join. Good morning, Bhanu. Good morning. All of you, please join. I want to share something very important and very special. And yes, like it is worth sharing with you all. So that's why I want to share it with you all. Okay? Please join. Jai Hind, Nikhil. Uh, tomato, horrible tomato. I don't know what kind of username you people keep. Okay, good morning. Okay. So I wanted to say one more and most important thing is that we all work for this uniform, right? And this is the together journey of you and me. We both are working for this journey. But good morning, Gulshan. But yesterday, something very, important, something very mesmerizing thing happened. One of my student got recommended for tech entry from Bangalore 12 SSB. So her name is Pragya Tripathi, and yes, she was here, and she was the fresher. She didn't took coaching anywhere else, but she came first time to us, and yesterday she got recommended. So it's a very joyful and honorful moment for all of us. And the moment we got to hear this news, it was very pleasurable thing to hear after this while, because I see a lot of candidates getting screen out and a lot of our candidates getting conference out. So this recommendation has healed everything, and she's now from today onwards her medical has started. So yes, she'll come back after 1 or 2 weeks, and definitely we are going to release her video so that all of you can get the motivation from her. And definitely she was the recommendable candidate, and I became very happy because I see my hard work putting to that student, to that candidate, and then she actually utilized that hard work in a particular manner. So that's why this channel is very important. And thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you all. So yes, if she can get recommended, you all can. Okay. And please just follow whatever we say. Please just follow, believe in your path breaker, path taker, and definitely everything will fall into your places. Abhinav, okay, Nikhil, thank you. Yeah, she was offline cadet. Her name is Pragya Tripathi. Thank you, Bhanu. Offline batch. She used to come here, and I used to take her class. And yes, she got recommended. So this is something very good news to share with you all. Okay, so now I want to tell you one thing, that only you can get recommended if you practice more and more screening, which is PPDT and OIR. And please, guys, do not take PPDT light, because it's not a casual thing. If you don't perform good in PPDT, there might be chances that your OIR will also not get checked, though you have performed very good in OIR. So you have to be best at each and everything. You can't take any of the things of the first stage lightly or casual. By God's grace and yours, I'll be recommended this time. Thank you. Definitely, my best wishes are with you. And if any one of you get screening or recommended, please do share your thing with us, so that we can also get to know that who has put in their hard work and got recommended. Because what happens, people go, candidate go for their SSB, whatever results come, they don't inform us. They are just like, first of all, they are not in their mind to actually have conversation with any of the members, and then they don't bother to tell us. So please don't do this. Whatever the results come, please inform us, so that we get to know that in which thing we have to work hard and what are the actual results of our candidate. So results actually matters. We are not that institute where we won't bother about the results, and we just bother about the fee. Your entry and exit matters, and after that nothing matters. We are not that kind of institutions. Everything matters to us. So please do inform us whatever comes in the form of result, whether you're screen out, conference out, or recommended. Okay, fine. So let's start our session. So from yesterday's story, we have selected this Suraj story. You see, there was a picture. Okay, and in that picture you could see a huge tree, and beside that there was a stall, a very very cheap kind of stall, wherein like a village, when the people use different kind of things, not very uh, pakka kind of stall, but it was like a hut moreover. So in that stall you could have seen a female lady standing in front, male or female, whatever character you want, gender you want to take, and one two people more standing beside. So this was the picture. Okay, ma'am, newspaper reading help in PPDT? Of course, newspaper reading is one of the best habit to inculcate in any of the candidate who is going for SSB. Why? Because first of all, it builds your conceptions, it builds your imagination power, your visualization power. The second thing is that it makes you aware that what is going around in the world. The third thing is that it stretches your imagination as well. Like, there are few things which we have never seen in our life, but that might be happening into some other corner of the earth or the world. So we shouldn't ignore that. Everything is possible, and everything is manageable, imaginable. So please try to read the newspaper. It also helps to build your communication skills. So it has multiple benefits, and that's why I continuously keep saying that please read newspaper. Give 1 hour for reading the newspaper, and believe me, if you start doing it for just 21 days, that will be a kind of addiction to you. That will become a kind of addiction to you. So please try to read newspaper daily. It's very important habit, and it's definitely going to help you not only for SSB but for lifelong. So this is a very good habit. Okay, fine. So that was the picture we have seen yesterday. Now the best perception what I have found is the candidate name Suraj Kumar. Okay, let's read his story. So a male in 13 years in positive mood, and another male in positive mood of 39 years. He sees two character, and action is providing service to people. Okay, very well imaginative and very well practical theme. Let's read the story. Raman is a small businessman living near a large tree where generally what tree worship is held. So there is a custom, there is a kind of worship which is done in Hindu religion, where they worship a what tree, a banyan tree, on a particular day. He is living with his only son Karan, who wants to study, but due to weak economic condition, he is not able to do that. Then he, with his father, opened a small shop near tree from where other pilgrimage used to purchase essentials for worship. Thus, they create a source of income, and Karan start his study. Now he is very happy with his father. And the ending could have been better, but the idea is very good and very practical, very manageable. So that's what I want to convey you all, that first of all you have to perceive the picture very carefully. After this perception, now there is a notion in all of your mind that we have to put a big problem in PPDT. No, it's not necessary. See, this has very small problem, that he was not having a good economic condition, but what was the good thing in that? He realized from where he can actually earn the livelihood, and thus he decided to do this, and that actually helped him to build his livelihood, build his economic status, and then he continued his study. So this is something very practical plan, and I think you all should actually try to think in this manner. Ranjan, Jai Hind. Nitesh, yes, we also have offline classes. अभिलाष मैम पिक्चर कौन सी थी? पिक्चर आपको एक कल के वीडियो पे मिलेगी, आप उससे देख लीजिएगा। एंड आपको मैंने थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया दिया है कि देयर इज अ बिग ट्री एंड देन देयर बिसाइड देयर इज अ हट, a shop, tapri kind of a thing, and there like small shops and two people standing in front. That was a very hazy picture, so that's why I have given you this picture for ppdt. You can watch that, you can see that picture in my yesterday's video, live ppdt video. Okay, Abhilash, I have given your answer. Fine. So let's start our PPDT session. Please take out your pen and paper and write your name on the top. Draw a square box on the leftmost corner, and then after you in within that square box you have to write the number of characters. Consider that square box as your screen, and whatever characters you actually picture in this whole screen, you have to essentially and exactly portray that picture in that square box. So if you see your leading character or main character on any of the place in the story or the picture, you have to essentially portray that character in that square box and encircle that lead character by writing under it the gender, the mood, and the age. And if you see other few more characters, you can just write the crowd, or if you find it essentials to mention, you can mention, but do not encircle it because only your lead character has to be encircled. Okay, everybody. Now 1 minute would be given to do all these things, wherein you also have to, along with this, write action or theme of your story. Make sure that whatever action or theme you're writing is very much connecting with the story and is a good start for the story. Okay, it is a very attractive theme. And after that, I will give you 3 minutes to write your story, which should be consisting of three matters, which is past, present, and future. Past means what has led to the situation, present means what is going on in the situation, and future means what is the outcome of the situation. So three constituents has to be included in your story. And total time you will get 4.5 minutes, because 30 seconds I give to observe the picture. So please, while observing the picture, only observe the picture. Do not think any of the thing in your mind, and it should be completely like observing the picture very carefully. So I'm going to start this session, and I want you all to take out your pen and paper, write your name. And yes, writing name is very important because that helps me knowing who has written what story. Okay, fine. So your time for observing the picture starts now. No, 3 minutes. That differs, Dev, but sometimes they say four, sometimes they say three, but there are still different things for different board. Hello, ma'am. Sorry for being the late. No issues, Shibam. Start it soon. Good morning, everybody. So if there are more than so many characters, you can write crowd in that. Bilash, best wishes. Yes, advice is to just, give your best. Do not think about the rest, because tension is the one thing which hampers your performance. And, everything is normal. Just try to be practical. So, practicality is one thing which we all need in your SSB. How can I send my story to you, ma'am? I'm just sharing you link of the group, Telegram group, on the comment section. Please go through it. And join the group by clicking that link or entering into that link. There is a group, and in that group you can send your story. So make sure that when you're sending your story, that should be within 6 p.m, because after that I don't assess it. 10th and 12th की परसेंटेज मैटर भी करती है और नहीं भी करती है. इफ यू आर वेरी गुड विथ academics, you must have सी दैट्स ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. अगर आपके पास इफ यू हैव एक्स, आपके पास अगर कुल्हाड़ी है और आपको पता है कि इस कुल्हाड़ी से आप पेड़ अच्छा से काट सकते हो इंस्टीड ऑफ कटिंग द बुशेस, so that's up to you. How do you utilize it and how do you use it? The same thing goes with 10th and 12th percentage. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके परसेंटेज अच्छे नहीं हैं and you still have good and justified reason for that, that is not a problem. But if you have no issue, no justified reasons for that, definitely it can create a problem. Okay, time is up. Time is up. 1 minute more to finish your story. 1.5 minute more to finish your story. 3 minutes are already over. समर्थ ठीक और नहीं ठीक होने वाली बात नहीं है. ठीक तो see, people who have 90% in their 10th and 12th, they also get rejected. So it's not that your percentage matters. What matters is your personality and what kind of contribution those percentage did to your personality. That matters. So don't think in this manner. Think that though it is 80% of 100, but am I able to recall all that 80% or not? That is the main challenge. All of you, 30 seconds more. Time is up. All of you, please submit your response. Please submit your response. Send it on Telegram group, which link I have given on comment section. All of you? Okay. Send your story. So I've got Bhanu's story. Bhanu says a male of 27 years in a positive mood is the hero, and the theme is spend quality time with self. Okay. Vishal 27. Bhanu, you don't have to write the age again if you have already written there in the square box. Okay. So Vishal 27 is the worker in an IT company. During his free time, he used to spend time with himself. In his hectic schedule, he managed to do meditation for making himself fresh and motivated. He prepared a everyday chart of his routine. They scheduled routine is fine. You don't have to write again schedule. Routine and schedule is used for the same sense. And by making chart of his daily activity, he able to do every task on time in his professional and personal life. By this, he lives a happy life. Okay, Bhanu, the theme is good. Your idea is good, but because of poor kind of expression, you couldn't actually explained you very well. So this is what is lacking in your story. Abhimanyu Kumar. Action is cold season. Mohan, a businessman, one day in winter situation, he was going for sleep. Then he felt very cold. Also, there was very cold. Then he took some candles and lights the candles, and he got light as well as heat. Then he thought to write something about his business and also plan new ideas for business. And then after completing that, he sleep with joy and took good sleep. Abhimanyu, action is weak. Okay, cold session. I mean cold season. Though Bhanu has not conveyed himself very well, but still his action is strong. Your action is weak, Abhimanyu. Suraj Kumar, action, helping someone, a neighbor, okay? Kulkarni is living in a village. One day he suddenly heard the scream of a woman at midnight while he is sleeping. He wake up and opens the window and he saw a man running away, and he approached the woman and finds that the man ran away and steal valuables from women home. He calls the police, consoles that woman, and alerts the villagers. Next morning, police finds the thief. Suraj, I don't know what picture you have seen. That's something completely different. Your perception is wrong. Story. Action. Doing hard work for studying. Okay. Rohit was 22-year-old BSc graduate. He lives in hilly area of Himachal Pradesh. He was preparing for civil exams. While preparing for exams, he faces the problem of electricity. Due to this problem, he uses candles to study at night. By his hard work and positive attitude, he cracked the exam. Later, he write application to CME office for establishment of powerhouse for electricity. As he was in good rank, his problem was listened, and soon it is solved. By this, all people get benefit of electricity. Uh, Pradyum, this is average story. Okay, average. Matlab, not very good, not very bad. I couldn't even say acceptable, but average. Abhinav, completing school project. Varun is 12th class student. He had participated in science fair and some of the work of his project was incomplete. So the idea of his project was energy conservation. So unfortunately at that time electricity has also gone. But Varun had to complete this project anyhow or the other. So he used candles to bring some light in the room, completed this project. Abhinav, not very good story, though you are perceiving right, but creativity is missing in your story. Okay, so try to build some creativity. Fine. So Naman and the one other person, Akshay, please write your name and then send your story. Okay, fine. So TS47 doesn't help till now. It will, Abhimanyu. I'm astonished that how come it didn't. Okay, Gaurav, this is Vijay, ma'am. I'm new and suddenly got your video. How can I join these classes? Please tell me for the benefit. Gaurav, we have two classes, online and offline. If you are not able to come on offline, you can join our batch by online course. From 25th of January onwards, we are going to get our online course. You can purchase that course by logging in the app, which is FDA online करके, and I can give you a number to WhatsApp and inquire for online to inquire about online class, which is 911 911 11369. Okay, so you can ask in this number if you want to join online classes. If you are ready to join offline classes, you can come here in Indore, and here we have offline classes running, so you can come and join. So choice is yours. Fine. Okay. Bhanu, thanks, ma'am. Please tell me there is any improvement in my PPT. Yes, Bhanu, you have perceived thing correctly, but you are not able to express yourself very well. So that expression has to also come, because narration wants expression, and your group discussion requires expression. So expression should be there in your talking and in your writing as well. Expressions can be also alternatively called as creativity. So creativity is somehow missing, but you are perceiving correctly. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow again, same timing. And please do not stop practicing, since tomorrow is Thursday and we are going to start with SRT sessions. So please, everybody, be there, okay, on time. Everybody, Jai Hind. Please be safe.